Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. This is PixelBeep and you're watching Warhammer 40k Deathwatch Tyranid Invasion. It's been a while since we did this. The reason is I had a very busy week at work, which sometimes necessary, but I'm back to this because there's a couple of new things. One, this game has received an update and I'm not sure if it's live on the iPad or not. I'm sorry, I just want to dive into it here, play a quick level with you. Which is going to be veteran difficulty labyrinth. Not a great level, well, a great level, depends on how you look at it. Definitely a level in which you could lose a Space Marine very easily because it's very crowded, if I remember from normal. But anyway, I want to say the game came out on PC. It's available through Steam, and of course I encourage you to download it. I'll be reaching out to the developers later.
We have a means of escape. These narrow channels will lead you to the edge of the ship. Blast and hack through any membrane walls that bar your path.
Oh, I'll be blasting, no worry. So I just want to say I'll be reaching out to the developers of the game to provide me with access to the Steam version, so I can do a little video for you, mostly about comparisons, stuff like that. It should entail some new chapters, which to me means new abilities, new traits, new ways to level up. So definitely something we will be looking forward to. Now there's a mission to deal with. And the other thing that's been taking my time away from recording videos, I'll be very honest with you, it's called Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns. Amazing. One word, amazing. You know, whether you like role-playing games or whether you like online games, is just, I just can't find the word to describe it. It's breathtaking. It's mind-blowing. It's beautiful. The game design, the level design is over the top. Seriously, one of the most polished experiences I've had in years. So I definitely do encourage you to try and get your hands on the game. Of course, especially since the base Guild Wars 2 is now free to play. Meaning free to play, you don't have to pay, you don't have to do microtransaction, you know, gobbledygooks, whatever, you can just play. So that's very good. You know, I don't know how much that is Warhammer related, but there are definitely some nice characters that could remind some of the Warhammer ones. But alright, I haven't played for a while. I'm having difficulties just ending my turn. That is embarrassing, right guys? What's cooking? So I guess there's an influx of tension to the game because of the PC Steam release, which is a good thing, and you know, unless I'm wrong, we are still waiting for the multiplayer, and I think when that happens, goes live, there's gonna be another level of influx. Which again is good for the game. And if you're reading Rock Paper Shotgun, a couple of days ago there was an interview with, whoops, in deep. Let's shoot this guy. Alright, he's still alive. There was an interview with Games Workshop regarding changes of the licensing policy. Wow, look at that Melta, just fried him. Fantastic. And basically what they said is, you know, before they focused on these huge deals where they would basically, you know, license the whole franchise or big franchise, somebody, like was the example with Dawn of War. And, you know, going forward, that's not what they want to do. They just, you know, feel like, unlike their, you know, unlike their physical releases, they're not real limited with how much they can create regarding a particular brand or license, because, you know, it's digital. You don't have to store it, you don't kind of have to create all the maps and everything. Like, it works as digital. So, you know, I don't know how much of that is true versus, you know, let's make some more money off that brand. But either way, the results are great. This game is one of the results, and it's definitely one of the better Warhammer games I've played ever. And I think I've played most of them. Not all of them, but most of them for sure. And honestly, it's a game that you people like to watch and like to play and comment on. Not every game is like that. By the way, I should really get healing for this guy, because he's not in the best of shapes. And look, he's going to retaliate, and that is a hit. Whoa, 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 that was brutal. That was kind of like, you know, don't mess with me. When I put him to the front, I should have withdrawn him, but I'm feeling risky. I've not played this game for a while, so I've forgotten how brutally unforgiving it can be. I really need to stretch out here a little bit, because otherwise I'm gonna get bottlenecked, and that's not good for anybody. Definitely not good for me. Also, YouTube, for those of you who are making videos, has a new section when you can see statistics coming from YouTube Gaming versus YouTube versus YouTube Kids. All my stats are from YouTube. None of it are through YouTube Gaming. So I guess YouTube Gaming is just for live streams. Absolutely.
Done, brother. But keep some shells back. We do not know what will follow this wave.
We don't care. We're gonna waste them all. God, it's like veteran difficulty. It's for smart people. Like, whoa, not this guy. Maybe he walked up to me. He's not very smart, but all right. Hey, look at those. All right, all right. Right, come on, come on. Zelpian. Alright, we need to do some damage here. Let's overcharge. Bzzz, badam. Smack. Oh, he survived. That's quite embarrassing, to be honest. But let me be a little smart ass here. I'm gonna get out of the way, and boom, the Melta's gonna fry you. Are you cold, buddy? Alright, that's you don't know. Most of you probably don't know, but if there's guys from Russia listening, there is a national fairy tale. I think it's Ded Moroz, and you know, there's like Russian Santa Claus, which is Ded Moroz, and this guy, you know, rescues this poor girl in the forest, you know, asking, "Are you cold? Are you cold?" And she's like, "No, I'm good, I'm good." And so he rescues her, but a little bit like Russian Cinderella are these, but very famous quote. Sorry, just so you know, very, very enriching in terms of your lives. All right. Such a weird game. They could do a couple of tweaks, by the way. You know, for example, if you look at the Fire Emblem series.
What they fight. True, brother. We are not known as the Emperor's finest for nothing. We are more than even that. We are Deathwatch.
Deathwatch. A lot of flavor dialogue. I'm loving it. But what I want to say is, what was I was going to say? I have to, you know, I have to finish the video, play the video, figure out what it was I was about to say. It's gonna come back sooner or later, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was talking stuff you forget gaming. I think I was talking some game that was, oh right, I know. So yeah, a couple of tweaks they could add to the game is Fire Emblem series, for example. They have these settings like, you know, you want to skip animations on your enemy's turn, so that maybe you don't really see what happened and it's not as thrilling, but it moves along faster. And you know, some of us, when you're playing the game for a second or a third time and you know already what's coming, and you know the animations and everything, you know, you feel okay skipping those phases. Then basically, you know, all the thinking on computer's part, it just doesn't happen. So I think that's a good idea, something they could implement if they wanted to. Also, this game overheats like crazy, right? So, and I know it's not very usual for a kind of console or tablet game, but if there is some kinds of settings, like, you know, to have the game look a little less nice and, you know, run a little less hot, that'd be great. By the way, this game is truly hot, which is also shortcut for Heart of Thorns, the Guild Wars 2 expansion I've been mentioning. I might have promised somebody a shout out in the next video, and I'm sorry if I didn't do it, because it's such a long time ago. Hey, this is looking... Hey, he's down. Leadros Matjason down. That's what happens when I don't play for a long time and I'm chatting with you guys, and then I'm swarmed by Hormagons. And these guys are brutal. I shouldn't really loiter here. People on their own. I might not make the mission, which is going to be not a bit of an embarrassment, but like a ton of embarrassment. But, you know, that's life. We've already lost experience in one guy here. Definitely not smart. And, you know, we're about halfway through the mission, so there is some more experience to be lost. Let's just hope it doesn't happen. What again? Alright, I'm not really excited about this guy kind of being face to face with me. Let's have him lie down a little bit. Also, Warhammer, Fantasy Warhammer Vermintide seems to be really close to release, if it has not released already. I don't know if I'll be doing some footage of that one, to be honest. You know, and it might seem weird when I'm doing walkthroughs of games that have huge guys and huge armors, you know, using power axes and chainswords and cutting bits and pieces and, you know, being all bloodied. But, you know, Vermintide is a little bit up, you know, a little bit too violent for me. Not necessarily to play, but I think, I guess I still haven't gotten over the fact that I'd be playing a video game that's very, very violent, and making comments on how good I am cutting those limbs. It just feels a little awkward, if you know what I mean. And, no, I'm not, you know, I guess I'm not ashamed of what I do here, or that I play games, but I just don't know, you know, these brains flying everywhere is like, it's that weird. But I don't know, maybe that game has like a toggle to turn off some of the gore. I know, I'll have to check it out. But just so you know why Warhammer game is or is not being covered by me. Hey, you have a bad day today? No? Well, yes. Look at this guy, he can take a beating. But in help him, he's down. He's down, and so is one of my guys, so let's make it quick here. So far I think is the same types of enemies on the same maps. On veteran difficulty, they're just tougher, perhaps smarter, algorithmically of course. They're just dumb xenos otherwise. But no meeting unbeatable enemies. Whoa, look at them. On mission 3. This sucks. Alright. Let's smack this guy, really. Well, let's move out of the way first. Bzz. Too bad we spend all of our points on this. No reserve. Let's just cut ahead. Looks good. Look at how red Helmar is. It's really Space Wolf, so not that much of red in his armor. Things looking good here. Right, let's end the time. Well, no, let's spend those points productively. But not too productively, because there could be something on the other side. There usually is, right? Comes from the darkness of the warp, brothers. Alright. Should really take it close. Alright, next turn. Well, it's like a tragedy of misses. Everything is a miss. Apart from this, let's Overwatch. Come on. Can't be serious. Look at this guy creeping from back. What a sneaky creeper, creepy sneaker. I'll blast his brains. Sorry. I was just talking about not really enjoying relish in violence, but made me angry. Now this guy. Come on, Zalpin, finish him. Finish him. Fatality. Alright, we got these guys to worry about. Alright, one down. So what I'll do here is... Come on. I'll advance this guy. Put him on Overwatch. And... let's have a welcome party for that guy. Come on. Alright, that worked out. Hallelujah! Oh, another one. I did not think about that option happening. That was good. Keep it coming. Retaliate. Oh, retaliate. Fantastic. Alright, how many of them are there? 3 points left. Come on, buddy. Alright, guys. Too many games to play, by the way. And, you know, I think this is a weird situation. So many games coming out. You can't play them all. But there's so many games on legacy systems that people should play, but maybe haven't. Xenoblade Chronicles, anybody? I'd love to shoot them all, I'd love to do movies with them all, but it's just not possible. Technically, physically, time-wise. Life's so hard. I'm just whining here. Right, so we're trying to get closer to the extraction point here. What a sound strategy. Let's execute on it. I can't say why, but the music on this level really does remind me of Wolfenstein 3D, the first one, the DOS game, a lot. I don't know why. What a great game, by the way. What a great game. Those were the times when we played all these games. Doom 2, Battle for Arrakis, Building of a Dynasty, depending on territory. That's it. We're saying goodbye. I think I could have stayed and got some XP for a while, but this is it. What a return to form. I've not played for a while. This is another video. We're progressing through the game. Look at Hjalmar. Total experience 5,000. Need to level this guy up. And Leadros Melioson unfortunately did not make it. Let's grab our reward for the level and let's hope it's something awesomely amazing. And it is Death Pride Craft Gun. Wow, I'm not really using those because the damage is like non-existent, but this one's looking real good, so I might try. Great. Thank you everybody for watching. What a great comeback. Thank you everybody for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, you can get subscribed. You don't have to. And of course you can follow me on Twitter. So if I'm not posting or anything, you know, I can tweet. And also you can tweet to me and give me any questions, and you know, some of them I might even answer. Great guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and have a great day, night, morning, depending on time zone. Bye bye.